the conspiracies are kind of driving me crazy, okay? And there are conspiracy theorists on both sides of the political aisle. Both sides seem to think that it was staged, but staged for different reasons, okay? So there are Democratic voters who genuinely think that the assassination attempt was staged by the Trump campaign in order to make him out to be like some heroic figure, a sympathetic figure, and help him in the general election. But like, there's so many things wrong with that because I mean, look, Trump's already ahead, and like, you're really gonna. So did the shooter like volunteer to get himself killed by Secret Service? What about the rally goer, the firefighter who was killed? Like, none of it makes sense at all. And then the other thing I'll say is, on the right, they seem to think that it was staged by, like, that Biden had the Secret Service essentially allow for it to happen, right? Because he wants to take Trump out.
Thanks for watching. Our audience has helped build TYT into the media giant it is today. Together, we can accomplish anything. Support our work and join us at tyt.com/team.
They're both nuts. Look, I got into a shouting match with somebody here at the RNC over the right-wing conspiracy theory. And I'm like, you guys don't have any evidence of it. And then it was because I was on the Piers Morgan show, but I was doing it from here. And so she overheard me as I was basically yelling at Piers Morgan and this Republican congressman, Corey Mills, who were saying like, look, we don't know if it's negligence or something else. And it's really weird that the Secret Service wouldn't do a perimeter check. I'm like, you don't even know that they didn't do a perimeter check. Now people are saying, well, it took the cops 1 minute and 57 seconds to get to the shooter. So that means, and people saw the shooter climb up onto the roof. That means he climbed up onto the roof very, very recently. So they might have done a perimeter check earlier, and then the guy climbed it. Anyway, you guys, you see, you don't understand the establishment. The establishment never wants to take any risks with their own careers. Joe Biden is not going to authorize murdering his political opponent. That would be a massive, massive risk with his legacy. And the Secret Service wouldn't agree. None of this makes any sense. And so it's just preposterous on every ground. It's absurd, but it's not nearly as absurd as the Democratic conspiracy theories in this particular case. So you're telling me you think that Trump allowed a shooter to shoot his ear and miss his brain by an inch?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who would allow that? And Trump generally before this was considered not a brave guy. You think he's gonna say, go ahead, take the shot. And if it turns out you missed by an inch, I'll be dead, it's okay. Are you insane? How could you possibly think that? That's crazy. Of course that didn't happen. And was it real bullets? Yeah, the New York Times, coincidentally. The New York Times is not in on helping Trump stage a fake assassination. They have the bullet whizzing by him, okay, on picture. So look, these conspiracy theories are totally nuts on both sides. So no, what happened was a guy who's off his rocker tried to kill the ex-president, and thank God he missed him by an inch. And by the way, were they real bullets? Yeah, somebody's dead. A real bullet hit somebody in the rally, and that person is deceased. They hit a couple of other people, thank God they're okay.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.